I got to put Jericho over for really starting like the buzz in the WWE, but it was Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, who actually did it when he came back. Like, Michaels has the videos that I shot in the backyard with kids behind me walking by, like mimicking me. He started with those. And then he told me he had said something to Chris. I don't know if he did or not, but I know that he had told me. And when I called Chris and asked him, dude, I see the porcupine from the acupuncture up your back. I heard you got problems, dude. I said, let me help you. And I said, I don't even want you to say yes. I said, I'm sending you a video of the disabled veteran that I helped walk again. Forget he lost 140 pounds. Watch what happens to his body and his physiology. He saw that video. He called me up. He goes, D, can you send that to me right now? Send it to him. In 5 weeks, he was 85% pain-free. In 3 months, he was 95% pain-free. Next thing you know, he's headlining at WrestleMania. But the sweet thing about that was he started telling people like Santino and Kane and Foley, Daniel Bryan, Zack Ryder. The whole reason why a lot of the boys are doing it in the WWE is because it's an amazing rehab. And the guys that make it a part of their toolbox will be hurt way less. And if they really make it a part the 4 or 5 days a week, well then, they'll very rarely get hurt. And that's the whole thing. When you're flexible and you take some of the crazy bumps that we take, it's unnatural on so many different levels. People think that we hit a trampoline. It's not. It's wood and a mat like you would in this dojo here. It's that same kind of mat. It really hurts. When you're younger, your adrenaline, the people, you can deal with it. As you get older, you start getting broken down. Like Chris was lucky. Jericho was lucky that he found it when he did, and he will never stop doing it. So he probably could wrestle into his early 50s if he wanted to. Will he still be playing music into his early 50s? I'd say absolutely, because he's jumping around on stage and doing his act, and again, he's all over the place. He's very physical. So he needs to have that core strength and that flexibility factor for him. And it opened up so many doors for me that I was very grateful to him. Keep telling him, I didn't pay him to say any of that stuff, So that was really huge. I can't afford him. But the fact that the guys are doing it is really awesome. To me, I've got a few guys in the NFL right now doing it. My goal is to get everywhere in major sports. But remember that as good as that is for the top end athlete, the guy who's disabled, the guy who's 600 pounds, I got a guy named Slim, 601 pounds he started with. A 600-pound man could do this workout. And he's down to 489 after 3.5 months. So, he's on a rapid weight loss. Of course, that's easy getting that weight off in the beginning. I wouldn't say easy, but it's easier than it will be later. But it's so much to do with the food, the workout, and the discipline. Most important, the mindset. The whole part about living life at 90%. Focusing on things that you can control and not focus on things that you can't control. Thanks for watching this video on Beliefnet, guys. I'm Diamond Dallas Page, and if you want to know anything about what I'm doing, you can go to DDPYoga.com or TeamDDPYoga.com. See ya.